Ahoy! It's Doug here. Welcome back to another Sunday live stream painting Leagues of Votann. So we're going to kick off exactly where we kicked off from last time because I have done literally no painting on the Leagues of Votann all week. I've done literally no painting all week. Oh! Ahoy! Ahoy! Oh, let me just start Discord. Try not to knock my coffee all over everywhere. Not to mess all the things up. Alright. I've no idea whether Zug's actually going to paint today. Hold on, give me a sec. Hi, yo man.
Ahoy, hoy.
Are you going to paint today?
Oh man, I'm up and down today.
Fair enough. I was just going to change some stuff around in OBS if you were. That was all.
Yeah, same thing as last night, man.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. I tell you, man, we can get like a powder if you want. Drop it in there. You'll be as good at right as rain.
Will it get rid of all that like algae that's just like building up on my lumps?
Yeah, man, but it may soften some of the folds. So I don't think you need any more fold softening on that noggin, do you?
I don't know, man. I wouldn't mind it being smoothed out a bit.
Right. Anyway, so let's go. Well, I'll tell you what I can do during the Oh, I don't know what that means. I literally don't know what that word means. It sounds medical though, so probably does need one.
Plecostomus?
Yeah, I don't know. You can talk about all the interesting things that Games Workshop have released.
Man, they have released some really cool stuff.
Yeah, you can talk about that, and I'll get on and do some painting. I've got. I was looking at these models before I began the stream, like you do, and when you realise that like there's loads of little fiddly bits that I'm irritated by that I want to change.
Fair enough.
Oh, algae eating fish. That would be hilarious. See them float around in there with you. You don't want to risk a sort of like a hostile takeover there, do you? When the fish start running the show.
Oh God, no.
Now they've got hold of themselves of a robot. So yeah, one of the things that's annoying me is that these little bits here, you're going to have to wait a bit for the camera to catch up. These little bits here, they're like trousery bits or jumpsuit bits where the belt is. Yeah. And I want to like paint them green because I'm being overly
sensitive about it.
Overly sensitive, but every single one I've painted like that, so I need to. Oh God, my arm is shedding. Long sleeve t-shirt for the win.
I was gonna say, man, it is long sleeve t-shirt weather.
It is, but the problem is now my long sleeve t-shirt. All it does is like serve to hold the skin, like my superpower. And then when you sort of
put your arm down,
my arm down, like it's like the Great Escape, where I walk along, just shake like skin across the floor. So what we're going to start inking by darkness.
Man, it's in my part of the theme park. It's so cold. I've gone with long sleeve t-shirt and then another t-shirt over the top of it.
Oh, yeah, that's not an unreasonable configuration.
Yeah, so I look like I'm from the early 90s.
I would say I'm doing it the other way around actually. I've got a t-shirt on underneath my long sleeve t-shirt. So
that's bucking the trend.
It's like the same thing but in reverse. Right, so
yeah.
Let's just get on and do this. We've got a lot of these to do, so it's like literally an outrageously large number of these things to paint. Let's go though. So I vaguely remember what Games Workshop have released this. What did they release? They released a new.
So they've released a new range of World Eaters, which look quite cool.
Oh, I was looking at those. You know, I'm like constantly going on about I don't have a red army.
Yeah, World Eaters, man. You could try some World Eaters.
They are quite red.
They are exceedingly red.
Wow, it's cold.
I would say almost too red for me.
Surely not.
I mean, if I was going to do like red Space Marines, I'd just do a Blood Angels army.
Yeah, but I'm right. Oh, sorry, I'm just confused about what is belt and what is trouser.
It's all right. Yeah, man, they just don't tickle me a pickle, that's all. You know, they're really nice models. They look amazing. Just not for me.
I think they look good.
Oh, man, I will not disagree. They look fucking awesome.
I am tempted.
Oh, get
I've dabbled with a
release
little
box.
bit of chaos, but I've never dabbled with core. I've got some. Actually, that's not 100% truth, is it? Actually, that's an absolute freaking lie. Okay, I've never dealt with the mortals of Khorne, and which I include Space Marines in the mortals. I've got some blood letters. They little ones.
Oh, yeah.
I've got some flesh hounds. But aside from that, never done any sort of Space Marines. But yeah, I do fancy kind of doing some red stuff.
I quite fancy the if they redid the Slanesh Noise Marines, I think I'd be on that.
Oh yeah, it's probably coming up soonish. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, man. Within the next year or two, they'll probably come out.
Because they've got no like Chaos Army, or they've got no dedicated like Slanesh faction yet, have they?
Nah. The only thing they've got is Fabius Bile.
Are these Slanesh?
Kind of. He was one of the Emperor's children, but he's kind of his own thing.
Is he like freelance genetic modifier?
He's kind of like...
He's like going all like freelance. He's like, oh, do whatever I want.
Yeah, he's kind of like...
buy some GC.
The Dark Eldar flesh makers. He kind of learnt from them.
Yeah, but he's like, you want to buy some GC there?
You want to buy some legs?
Luke.
And what else did they release? They released some goblins, some new wolf riders that look quite cool.
What the hell? Did I miss this?
Probably.
Did I look at other things? I was looking at stuff and I sort of looked at their preview and I never saw wolf riders.
Yeah, they released wolf rider goblins for Age of Sigmar.
What?
They released a new war band for the Underroot, which
That's all I saw like the squig. I saw the
Squig
squigs
riders.
for the
Squig Knights. What else did they release? They released a new not unbound, unaffiliated demon, the big long demony thing.
Oh, he's like the Dark Mechanicus demon dude, isn't he?
Yeah. He's pretty cool. It's a very sexy model.
He's kind of weird purple skin though, isn't he?
Kinda, yeah. And they released a Beastman like champion, which was just kind of like, yeah, it's a Beastman, don't care.
Random, I think, is the correct response to that, isn't it? It's like the Beasts of Chaos are getting a new release. It's like, ooh, what are the Beasts of Chaos getting a new release? Oh, it's just literally a new release.
It is a singular model, completely unipose.
Yeah. It's like, I suppose.
Not that I'm against unipose.
Yeah. I don't know. You sit there and it's like, oh, okay. I thought that was going to indicate they were going to redo like the Beastmen.
Oh yeah, you would have thought so, wouldn't you?
Yeah. guess not, though. I guess not.
I don't know how popular Beastmen are, to be honest, in Age of Sigmar.
They're probably not that popular because they've got no models, to be honest.
Yeah, well, yeah, that'll do it.
What's the whole self-fulfilling prophecy? You're wondering.
Ahoy.
It's probably the old self-fulfilling prophecy, isn't it? You know, where like people go like, everyone buys Space Marines, so we'll make loads of Space Marines, and then it's like, why do they just make Space Marines? And they go, because they sell. But all they do is make Space Marines. You know, that sort of scenario.
Yeah.
I haven't bought any Space Marines yet for the sensible Marines yet. I need to do a purchase, and I'm like not in a purchasing mood at the moment. Also, I'll probably buy them closer to Christmas because, irritatingly, I want to buy. If I'm buying Space Marines, I'm going to paint for some random thing. I want to buy them with a discount.
Fair.
So that means I've got to like. That means I've got to like be at home, or someone's got to be at home to collect those things, and there won't always be someone at home.
God, don't say that. Django's just working out when he can rob you.
Yeah, I didn't say when we'd be home, but I'd have to, or I have to time it correctly, so they arrive on a Saturday, and then I invoke the ire of the wife, who says, "Not another package arriving on a Saturday." Grr.
Grr and dog.
That's the conversation that happens.
Yeah.
And I say, but I didn't ask for this.
Yeah, you're just gonna blame me. It's like, oh, don't send it to me.
I made the order on a Tuesday, so you know, Wednesday to process, Thursday to like send it in the mail, Friday to arrive, Thursday or Friday arrive. That's the sort of turnaround I'm talking about, and that would tie in with my plans. So I've only got the Thursday thing. But invariably they tend not to arrive on a Friday, and then they just arrive on a Saturday. And no one ever liked Beastmen. The Beastmen mums do. The Beast mums do. Sorry, my fucking shit joke.
I am starting to get that the parcel judgment.
Yeah.
It's like another parcel for you. It's like, yeah. It's like, well, I don't go out shopping, do I? I have everything brought to me. So if you like, you know, weigh it against you going out and getting stuff from the shops, I'm probably getting less.
I don't keep moaning when you go out.
Hmm?
I don't keep moaning when you go out to buy things. Well, that would be the inverse argument, wouldn't it?
Yep.
If someone's moaning about like things constantly arriving. But they're only delivery men as well. They're not exactly, you know, in Jill Dando doorstep challenge, are they?
No.
Right. Keep on painting. What is annoying when you're painting 20 models and you've got fairly limited space is that you have to keep moving them to different places on your somewhat tiny desk. It's annoying. Although I'm quite cheerful about the way these things are turning out.
As you should be. They look lovely.
I mean, I reckon you should give the League of Votann another go in your heart.
I probably will, dude.
Man, you should.
I probably will.
Before sending them off, be destroyed because you didn't like them first time when you look at them. I think you should give them a go, man.
They didn't spark joy the first time I painted them, but I think I will give another try, man. Mostly just because you don't want to strip them of the red.
No. What I reckon you should do, right. What about this for a cunning colour scheme, yeah? And
yeah.
It wouldn't like it wouldn't do you any too bad for like your current paint already on there. Do an orange, yeah?
Nope.
Why not?
Orange offends me greatly.
No, do an orange like top armor. Yeah. What do you mean orange offends you? It's just a colour. How can it offend you?
Its existence offends me.
What about, don't you like eating oranges?
Yeah, but I don't look at them.
What about orange juice? How do you feel about orange juice?
I put it in a black cup.
Orange juice is delicious.
It is delicious, but I put it in a black cup.
What's your problem with it?
Don't like the colour.
Is it because you can't paint it properly because you're shit?
No, it's just I think it's a gaudy colour.
But that's the idea. You paint gaudy dwarves instead of just painting red dwarves.
I'm going to paint solid gold dwarves. They've all got fucking gold madness. They've plated themselves. Anyway, I've got. I don't know, man. I just don't like it.
Don't worry. Wait for my armor choice. You know what the other colour was going to be?
Yellow. Yeah. Nope. Yellow and orange, man.
Why not?
I don't like them, man.
They're cool colours to paint though, and people are like, oh, I hate painting yellow and orange, but like much like you.
No. I enjoy painting yellow in small amounts. I think it adds really nice accent colours to things.
Yeah.
I just don't want yellow dwarfs.
Why not?
I just don't want it.
They wouldn't be yellow. Their trousers would be yellow. Like,
Also, you're saying it's wrong. Yellow.
No, man. You do like a cool like red or no, like a cool orangey red top armor, and then you do like yellow trousers with like black highlights or like black offsets. So like the boots and stuff would be black.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta admit it would look sweet.
Man, it would look very good. I just don't like
striking.
Man, it's like, I really like your orcs. Your yellow orcs look amazing. I just don't like painting like that. Look, you wrote off the entire Imperial Guard because they had knee pads. Allow me my fucking madness.
The worst objection ever.
They've got knee pads, I don't like it. But it's fair, man. If you don't like the knee pads, you don't have to like them.
I'm just annoyed by it, like, as a sculpting choice. Because these guys, they got knee pads. I don't mind knee pads.
I think it was something to do with making them look slightly taller, and that's what the knee pads are there to hide, which is the weird knee joint.
Maybe.
Also, I was looking at the Cassakins, man. I fucking love those models.
They got knee pads.
They don't just have knee pads, they got shin pads as well.
Oh, you see? No, that's fine, you see? I don't mind that.
They got shin pads, they got thigh guards. They are armoured up the jacksy.
You see, I've got no problem with that, knee pads and that sort of stuff, because like someone's putting the effort into the armour.
Yeah.
Wondering is like he's become aware of the knee pads and he's now absolutely outraged. I like that. That's the way I'm going to interpret that response, though.
You're like Charlie Day, man. So I fucking hate people's knees.
Chin guards, okay. Yeah. It's just they're too. They look plonked on the armor, on the knees. If there was something else on there,
man, I'm not arguing with you about it. It's a completely valid reason not to like them.
I feel like it's slightly irrational.
It is slightly irrational, but so's my irrational dislike of yellow.
I don't know. It's just I just saw it and went, oh, why did they have to do that? The rest of the guys don't have knees pads. The old sculpts didn't have knee pads.
The old sculpts are in the fucking bin now, mate.
What?
Yeah, Games Workshop. Like once they bring out new sculpts, the old sculpts just get in a bin and they all shit on top of it.
Oh.
They call it the poo parade.
I just don't think they need anything to break that up. I'm going to justify it. I'm going to say it. I don't think they need anything to just break their knee up. I think their knee is a problem. Look.
But the problem is, man, they've put the models in action poses, and it was probably really difficult, or just not time efficient, to sculpt them in action poses without a hard joint on the knee.
I'm gonna do. They've done clothy knees before.
Yeah, I'm not making excuses for them. I'm just saying that's probably why they did it.
Look at this chap. I mean, he's clearly a suspicious-looking guardsman. There's a slight certain iconography on him that wouldn't make him necessarily completely guard-like.
We get so wrapped up in
but look, he's not suffering from the lack of a knee pad, is he?
we're able to be one-to-one.
Yeah, that's because he's in quite a stationary pose.
He's got his little knee there, forward. He's like, forward, onto the knee. The joint. I don't know. But also, you know, the colour's really cool to paint, man. This is a cool colour scheme.
Oh, man, that's the
just
one I'm
basic.
going for.
Yeah, the basic sort of like. The only thing about breaking up is like the black belt. I recommend it as a black belt. Nice green booties and like a las rifle.
I was going to go for like a Mornfang brown belt. Keep it quite earth tone.
I suppose it doesn't matter. Just say it. But anyway, yeah, so this guy. Hello. Have you heard of the wisdom of the forearm emperor? Anyway. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I fucking love the Roguewood Dawn tank, though. That thing looks fucking sexy.
Yeah. Alright. What are we doing next? Zug? Oh.
Arguing about knees more?
Probably are going to argue a bit on these more.
Man, we're discussing knees, mate. I'm not arguing about them. It's all right. You don't have to like them. It's fine.
It's annoying though because I like the guard. As you can see from I remember enjoying painting that model because I like the green armor, and I like the green armor plates, and I like the sort of.
Why don't you just scrape the knee pads off with a knife?
Because I'm not very good at scraping things, and I hate building stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not. My knife skills are bad.
My dad, they're legendary.
I'm not good at knifing things. What I'm doing now is I'm just going through and finding the models that have got an actual. What have they got? There's something I want. I'm looking for a particular attribute on these things. Red sort of like handles on their weapons that are hanging off their backpacks.
What, Randall's?
Oh, that guy. I haven't even painted it. Is red. And this. It's red and this. I'll do that now. Right. Yeah. Alright, that's done. I'm gonna do this quickly.
Let's do this.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, but I really like the models, and it was just that one thing, and I was like, oh dear. That was me saying oh dear because I just put red on. A bit I don't want to put red on. You? Right. Let it dry for a little bit, put that in the corner, and carry on looking for the other ones. Yeah. I'm trying to think what I feel about like the that other demon. You know, the new
Spindly
demon
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. It's very much like the Necron Void Dragon. You know, big and spindly, and you know, if you try and take that anywhere, it will snap in half.
Oh yeah. The more I think about it, the more I just want to paint Nagash. Speaking of models, he's going to be spindly and fall apart and just snap to bits.
Oh yeah. I found Nagash weirdly disproportioned.
Well, he is a weird vampire lynch thing. Also, a bit racist.
It's not
What's his name?
Nagash,
Has he got any other names?
the beast of 1,000 young.
No. That's Shognegaroth. You sure he's not Necron the something?
What, Nagash, the really unpleasant at social gatherings?
Nagash the anti-social. The social pariah. What am I doing?
What? Shognegaroth is the beast with 1,000 young. It's the
Is it the black goat with 1,000 young?
yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, Shognegaroth.
Like we're literally not.
It's not.
That is just what it's called.
Literally
We're not being awful
No.
because we are not like that. That is literally her name. It's the black goat of the woods or the beast of 1,000 young.
Yeah. She lives in the woods and she's got 1,000 young.
She's well horny.
She's well ornery and collecting loads of child benefit.
Fucking loves it.
Who's the father? Did I tell you that Cthulhu has a brother?
I think I
just
knew that,
mentioned it.
actually.
Yeah, he's got like a brother, but he's a good guy. He's like
He's called Chris or something, and he's
no,
like,
he's a nice guy. All right, yeah, he's a lovely bloke.
yeah, his name's Chris, and he works for like a pet charity.
Chris Thulu.
Cthulhu.
I can't remember what his name is, but he's got a brother, and he's actually like the complete opposite of Cthulhu. Although he looks like a giant squid tentacle monster as well. So
Cthulhu's brother.
Yeah, Google it, man.
Cathanid.
Cathanid, yeah, that's the one.
Cathanid.
And he's like nice. He's the literal opposite of Cthulhu.
Oh, he helped banish the great old ones to Earth, and then bound them there. Bound them.
Yeah, I think he's got a sister as well. Cthulhu. Got a sister? Has he got a sister?
Let's find out.
I think he's got a
Cthulhu's sister.
But she's not as nice.
Kasagatha.
I told you, he's got a sister and brother.
Oh,
I think her job is to act up as backup birther of Cthulhu, isn't she?
She is reported to be Cthulhu's sister and mate.
Oh dear, Cthulhu, he's into that, is he?
She is described as a writhing mass of tentacles. Ooh, misses.
Cthulhu. Kathy Thulu. Karen
Bob
Thulu.
Cthulhu.
Karen Thulu. Oh, I imagine they're a riot at parties.
Oh yeah, man.
No, it's the Cthulhu, the Thulus. They're around.
Oh god, it's Cthulhu and his fucking sister wife. Oh Jesus.
Oh no, his sister wife. She's a writhing massive tentacles.
Oh, she's fucking handsy, she is.
Tentacly, more like. Right. What have I got to do, Zug?
I don't know, man.
Oh, God.
Do you know what?
What?
I've done something really, really bad today, and you're going to be ashamed of me. I'll put the heating on.
Oh, the heating's been coming on briefly in our house. Oh, we've done that. But it is shameful, young man like you needing the heating on.
Fucking freezing, man.
Young man like you needing to put the heating on.
Fucking young man.
Right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the blacker bits on the arm models because they all need like a little tiny bit of highlighting. And because I'm a lazy son of a bitch, I'm going to use it. I'm not going to edge highlight. I'm just going to come in with the administration grey and do me a dry brush and all the.
Oh, you lazy
bits.
bastard!
I am a lazy bastard, but I canny be fucked to do it
Fair.
properly. But
Like I said, no, with my
a baby
Sorry, carry
dry
on.
brush. This is going to be the baby dry brush with the baby brush.
With my sisters, man, I challenged myself to paint them without dry brushing,
Yeah.
just to see if I could. Yeah, man, I've been painting them without dry brushing. It's been quite cool. I just found I was relying on it a bit too much. Like, not that it's a bad technique; it's a fucking awesome technique. But one should not rest on their laurels.
I'm more than happy to rest on my laurels, especially when it's come to
Painting a
painting
billion
black.
dwarves.
Well, painting black as well. Dry brushing, or like highlighting black. No thank
Yeah,
you.
I did almost break on painting my dog Barter's robes, which are just all black.
Yeah.
So I could just dry brush it, then put a heavy wash of Nuln oil over it and re-black all the stuff.
I just can't stand painting black.
Not bad if you treat it like painting blue, which is what I've been doing with the sisters' armour.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like all of my sisters' battle, none of their armour is black. It's all just varying shades of extremely dark blues.
Enough. I'm more of a paint black thing black kind of guy. More of a paint a black thing grey, to be honest. But these things, I don't think the level of particular detail is required.
No.
Only a suggestion of a little highlight.
Well, this is probably why I'd never paint like Black Templars.
Yeah, but Frost, aren't you living like a frozen hellscape?
Also, if we put the heating on in the theme park, the bully boys come around and beat us up. Not doing your part. You're poor. You can't have gas.
This resource is for the rich only. We've made it for the rich by making it cost a lot of money to use. Right, what else have we got to do on these today, Zach? I can't remember. Oh, what's the chances of doing that?
Of what?
No, I put a little bit of red paint on the palette. And on my random multicoloured palette, I just dumped grey all over the one bit where I had like red. What's the chances? It's alright,
Minuscule.
I fixed it. Right. I was shivering. Yeah, but I guess in America, like when you like put the heating on, the bank doesn't phone you up and ask you for like a
Your house.
ask you for like an authentication check. That's gonna be the next thing. Are you aware, Mister? I'll give you. God, I almost said my real fucking name then. Are you aware, Mister Ugg, that you've turned the heating on? Was this you? I never call myself Mister normally. It almost made me break the. I almost fucking said my full fucking name, man.
Dick.
Never do that. Never call myself. Yeah.
Mr. Glabowski. Of the Compton Lebowskis.
Tired of shivering.
Problem is when we shiver, we cry, and the crying just makes us colder.
Actually, I've got gas heating, so yay.
I think most heating in the theme park is gas.
Apparently, most heating in the world is gas.
Oh, fair enough. Just America bucking the trend once again.
Oh, maybe not the world then. I can't talk for the whole world, Jug.
I can.
Oh.
Not with any authority.
Right. Quite a bit of black on these things.
God, yeah, I remember when I was out there getting the propane tank refilled. That was sickening.
Do the propane tanks last a long time though?
Not a huge amount of time, to be honest.
No. I guess it depends on how much you have it on, doesn't it? Actually, that's working pretty well. Just to be completely a lazy effect. Nice. So I guess some of the final bits to do are like the I've got to do the bases. Ugh.
Bases, yay!
I will get on and do it now.
My bibbity boot machine.
Oh, man, I need to like record more videos.
Hmm?
Need to record more videos today. Yeah. Oh, they what? They make you pay regardless of getting it filled. Nice. That sounds like a reasonable model for them. I know what I've got to do. I've got to record like more videos. I've almost done it though. Yesterday I managed to sit down and I've recorded a whole week's worth of evening videos.
Huzzah!
So I can sort of like lounge about.
Like a French Duke.
I might actually take. Oh dear! I might take the opportunity to actually learn to play a new game this week. Don't know what.
Darktide.
Dark Tide. Although I probably should put some time into Dark Tide. Just so I don't Heating oil. I should put some time into Dark Tide, shouldn't I?
To level up a bit, man.
Yeah. You think the leveling's a bit slow?
Yes, but I think they've done that on purpose.
Yeah.
Well, there's only 4 missions out at the moment, man, and they mostly want us just to stress test the game.
Yeah.
So they don't want people rushing to max level and then just sort of fucking about.
It's just that I want, like, you know, weapons.
Like a bolt gun.
A bolt gun. Yeah, I want a bolter and, like, maybe a plasma.
And a power sword.
And a chainsword. I'm more interested in a chainsword than I'm a power sword, to be honest.
I want a fucking executioner's sword for, you know, the executioner chainsword that Cicero Pentia have.
The Eviscerator.
That's the one.
Oh, you know what I saw? I haven't been painting.
July.
Private games have become available. I don't think they have said when private games are going to become available, have they?
No, I don't think they have. Beast of Nurgle.
Right. I can't remember what I was going to say. I was saying something. I've forgotten. Brain. Stupid brain. Can't remember anything. Oh. I do need to, like... Right, the blades. I've got to do the blades. Once I've done the blades, I've got to do the blades, and I've got to do... What's the next bit I was going to paint on these models? I can't remember. I mean, we're sort of getting to that point where they're almost done. Oh, they've got some like little weird mojos that I need to catch that are on the backs. Technical term that, the weird mojo.
Yeah.
I'll try and find a weird mojo under.
Do you mean like the little lighty bits?
These little bits. No, these little bits. I don't know what these are. I think they're going to be metal. I don't know why. Some of the like the little strappy bits. I'll put him over there though. I'm getting close to completion though. I don't think it ever taken that long to paint. Not massively long. Got any hanging down bits? No, got no dangly bits. So you don't think the leveling's that bad then?
No, it is slow, man, but I think it's slow for a reason at the moment.
Yeah, I suppose so. Right, so that's all the black bits done. Highlighted. Right. So I'm going to hunt down like these little bits on the bunch of packs and stuff like that. So they've got that one. Just need to flip them around. Oh, drop my brush. Drop my brush. Right, get that. Also go and get some metal. Metal paint. Where are you?
From the ground.
No, not from the ground. let's keep on the search. No. No. Up. No. If I don't go and do this bit now, it's just going to annoy me. Heavens forbid I'm annoyed by something.
Oh no.
Alright. They've actually got a lot of them. That's probably why I keep passing it by and going like, oh, I should really do something about that in a bit. Could do that pack as well. That pack. Oh, it's all cool. Alright. Good. Just organising stuff off to the side here. Right. Lovely. There's only 5 of them that need this bit done on. So we're just going back in with the old Vallejo silver. You can use the lead voucher if you can be asked. If someone's following along at home. I just imagine someone following at home. Could you just imagine someone like... This is the highly cohesive guide to painting the Leagues of Votann troops. Done over 7 hours. With, you know...
With extreme accuracy.
Extreme accuracy is the right word. But with extreme, like, slowness. You know, it's best if you do it, like, if you follow along exactly, precisely with me. Precisely. You have to, every time I change model, you have to identify which model is which.
And also you have to have a friend nearby to argue with.
Yeah. Right, so just a little bits to add excitement to these. I'm tempted. Do I do the belt buckles on the yeah, friend? What's that? Yeah.
Hurtful.
Yeah, I think you'll find that that's one of those things. You tend to find them if you look in the, go check your basement. You may find one in there. Right. Oh, bloody hell! Just yam them. Yeah, my brush into the model. Yeah, I do want to do that actually. I'm going to do the belt buckles for anyone that's got an exposed belt buckle because it's just annoying me that I haven't done them. But I might have to redo the brown because I'm being about as accurate. I got to get a better brush to be more accurate with. Because that's the best way to do it, isn't it? Get a better, smaller brush for smaller bits.
Bigger brush, get a tank brush to do it.
A tank brush.
Yep.
What a tank brush is? What's a tank brush? Like?
Very large brush.
Is it like, did you learn that at like painting university?
James' workshop taught me.
What about the tank brush?
Yep.
Fair enough.
Sometimes referred to as a monster brush.
Ugh, right. My organisational skills today, man, just gone up the shitter. It's just like too many things on the desk at once. Right. Ugh. Right, I've worked out what I'm doing.
Have you?
Yes. Yeah, friends. Optional components to life. Right. No. No. Right, you. No, but I was thinking about, opportunity to learn like taking this opportunity, the fact that I've actually recorded quite a lot of videos already this week to learn something that's like going to be a VOD.
Okay.
As opposed to just play Darktide lots and lots.
Or, and hear me out on this.
Oh yeah, let me guess where this is going. Yeah, go on.
You could play Darktide lots and lots.
I could do. Going in with a little bit of Doomball Brown.
Doomball Brown.
Doomball Brown. Just take away the metal I actually accidentally got on there.
I am going to make another drink, so I'll be back shortly.
Okay. Right, so while we're doing this, right, we've done this, and now it's time to go and do the weapons, I guess. We'll go hunt down the weapons. So all the weapons are going to be like fiery, because dwarves like space dwarves are going to use volcano weapons. So we just need to find all the weapons. So I'll do them all at once, and I'll do them in a very similar way. Right. Apart from that, power fist, we're not doing that. All right. Weapons. Oh, actually, all the guys who got belt buckles have basically got weapons. Apart from that, this guy, he doesn't have a weapon out. I've got to do some lights on his Kajanga over there. I've got to catch the Kajanga light things. Where the hell are those? All right, they're over there. All right, and that guy's got a power sword. So these swords are weird, aren't they? Because normally I would paint them yellow and then work out to like colder, so they'd be a redder blade, but these ones are reverse, so they are colder on the middle and fiery on the outside. So that is going to be a case of start with red and then work in. Right. So we're going with corn red because it's a nice dark red. Right, and we just coat all the weapons of this. All the blades, not the weapons. That'd be weird. Oops. Yeah, cool. Got to make sure I actually get everything aligned in with the camera when I'm painting this, because otherwise it's going to be pretty dumb. Right. Axes. Oh no, this is knives, isn't it? Knives. Lovely. So you don't have an awful lot of room to work on these things. Axe is going to be weird. I'm quite sure you paint a volcano axe. I guess we'll work out as we go along. Right. Volcano axe, volcano axe. I was tempted to buy an axe today. I resisted though. I should probably wait till Zod gets back to talk about my axe buying temptations. I decided to not buy an axe. Every time I go into like the shop where you can buy axe handles, I always feel like buying an axe handle. Every single goddamn time. The wife is like, why do you need an axe handle? I'm like, I don't know. Hitting things with it. And she said, what do you ever hit? It's like, shut up, I'm not having any fun. Right. So, what I'm going to do with these, I want to just put a tiny line across the top of the visors there, but I want to pick a slightly lighter colour. So I was going to use like an orange. Not orange, I use an orangey red, which is, I use Wild Rider red for that. Yeah, that's what I wanted one. I don't have much cause for doing any beating, but you know. I just feel like, you know, if a zombie apocalypse happened, I just feel like my house is woefully low on weapons. And I admit that, you know, axe handle, not the best thing in the world for a zombie apocalypse. But I figured it'd be better than nothing, or indeed a zombie apocalypse, or the great theme park fuel crisis. So when society breaks down and we go all Mad Max, I'll actually have something to defend myself with.
Yeah.
Oh my god, these things, I can't see anything. I was thinking about buying an axe.
You should buy an axe. I'm totally with you on it.
How much does an axe cost?
If you look on Discord, I've sent you a link many months ago.
How much does an axe cost?
Or do you want a nice one, or just like a B&Q one?
Not a B&Q one.
About 120 quid.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's a nice one.
Yeah, it's a hand-forged Swedish axe.
£120.
Depending on size, the price goes up a bit.
That is not that much money.
No, it's outrageous, is it?
Nope.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but I was just thinking about buying like an axe, because every time I go in B&Q, I always wander to like the axe handle section.
On the
pulled away by the wife, who saith,
"You don't need an axe."
You got it. You
So
don't need an axe handle.
It's like I keep getting told I don't need a crossbow. Okay, let's look on this website. So you can get a nice. So the one I've got is the Scandinavian Forest Axe, £149.
What sort of axe is that, though?
It's not a huge like felling axe. It's more for like doing stuff around the camp, like limbing things and splitting smaller logs.
And a pinch, could it be used as a weapon?
Well, yeah. If you wanted one for as a weapon, I would go for the Brook Swedish Broadaxe.
I mean, I've literally zero intention to do anything with wood using it.
Yes, I'd go for the Broadaxe, 230 quid. Or you could get a butterfly-headed throwing axe.
No, I don't want to throw an axe.
Or you could get a large splitting maul, which is an axe with a maul on the back of it. Double the weapon.
Splitting maul, you say?
Yeah. But Frost, you've got to understand, we're also exceedingly fancy, and it's handmade in Sweden. Mostly because you can't trust anything that's made in Britain. Because it'll fucking fall apart within 10 minutes, or set itself on fire, or both. No, I think it's the throwing's all right. It's just having to go and find it afterwards he doesn't like.
Yeah. So I'm using my extra magnifying glasses, so I can't actually read the screen at the moment. I'll be done soon though. I've almost done with these visors. Oh yeah, I knew that would be worth doing. Right. It also gives me the excuse of letting the other paint dry. There we go. Yeah, man, look. They're looking cool.
Yeah, they are.
The little visors. It's like, I see you. That one's looking slightly screw with though. Do I ever done look at him? Right. Splitting maul, too heavy for Ugg. You know, I could be like a mountainous man. I could be. Right, they're all done.
I would go for the Swedish Broadaxe.
Oh, we're still waiting for that to dry. Right. Do I just go crazy and start doing the bases? I might as well get the bases done. Yeah. Because I reckon once the bases are done, I think these models are pretty much done. There's a few little tiny bits, maybe a little yellow on a little another edge, or another little dot on the yellow of the. I'll do that next actually. Fuck it.
You also want a machete.
A machete?
Yep, but they're really cheap machetes.
Is it a Swedish machete?
No, just any machete, really.
Alright, why do I want one of those?
They're useful.
Are they though? Because you know, you got to bear in mind, I'm very insidesy.
Yeah, for clearing brush.
Oh yeah, man. I
Murdering intruders.
I've got a lot of brush to worry about. Brush is always a consideration. I don't think the missus would appreciate if I like start attacking the garden with like a machete. It just seems a little bit too extreme. Mole axe.
For mauling.
Darth Maul axe. Falls apart though halfway at the end of use.
Yep.
All right. So aside from the little lights on that guy, and that's done. Oh, you guys are going to get... Oh, actually. Oh! Oh! I'm far too enthusiastic with my ore in there. Right. I'm just trying to single out the ones that have actually got some stuff for me to do on them still. That isn't base. Right, good. 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 Right. Nice. It sounds dangerous.
Perfectly safe. Don't know what we're talking about.
Oh yeah, man. Just complete and utter safety. Stand well back. I mean, that's the first rule of axe use, isn't it? Stand the hell back. Oh god.
First rule of axe use is don't cut yourself in the fucking thigh of it.
Why does it sound like that's the sort of thing that... I don't know.
When I was reading up about them, when I was looking at getting one, they were saying the smaller axes, you have more chance of basically accidentally taking a chunk out of your thigh of it.
Wait a minute, they accidentally...
No.
That'll do. Don't gotta be posh, just gotta have a little bit of a... Got some missiles in there. There it goes. That'll do. This will be pretty. Right. Next. Oh yeah, it sounds absolutely fine. Yeah, or getting an axe in the head. That's another thing you have to watch out for. Axe safety tips 101. Try not to axe yourself in the head or axe yourself in the leg. In fact,
Yep.
trying to axe yourself anywhere.
Axe at no point should go inside of you.
What beautiful advice these. Did you read this online or is it just like...
Oh, that's just intuitive knowledge, man.
Yeah? Axe's best function when not inside a human body?
Well, inside your own body. They work very well inside of others. Just ask the Vikings.
Right, couple of little bits there. Right, and we'll be back for you. Right, so I believe the swords have sufficiently dried now. All the weapons have dried. Excellent. So now we just have to try and make these things look like lava-y.
Other things.
Lava blades. Lava blades. Lava blade. So, I guess the beginning of a lava blade, what, the transition is going to be like to orange, I reckon? Your favourite colour, Zug?
Orange.
What colour orange am I going to use here?
Fire Dragon Bright.
I'm going to go for Troll Slayer.
Okay.
Like,
It was the first one you found?
it's not quite as, it's not as quite as bright. It's more, slightly more orange. Fire Slayer's got a bit of yellow in it. A bit too much yellow. Right, yeah. So we're going to go through that. I guess the short version is, just keep out of all humans, unless there's a zombie apocalypse. It's okay. Right.
Or a roving band of raiders.
Hey?
When the apocalypse comes and they want your face, meat, or petrol, or gas, as our American chums would say.
They want your meat.
Your face meat, delicious face meat.
Right. I don't think the face has got that much good eating on it.
Yeah, man, it's all muscle and meat, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, like the buttocks or the thigh. Carnivores eat cheek all the time. It's a delicacy, apparently.
There's like a good bit of brain, apparently.
Hmm?
Apparently brains are good. They eat a lot of fish brain, bear. Apparently. It's where the fish keeps its fat.
And its secrets.
You see all these like things like bears eating fish on like rivers. They pluck them out of rivers.
Yeah. During the salmon run.
Well, what they'll do is they tend to just get the fish, and the experienced bear will just eat the brain and then move on. Apparently, that's where all the fish keeps all its fat
And secrets.
and secrets. Yeah, it's fish secrets, and then they will leave the rest of the carcass behind, and then the inexperienced bears will eat that carcass because they don't know what they're doing. The young bears, but it isn't full of as many secrets as the rest of the body. Apparently so, man. So if you're ever a bear,
Brains.
go for the fish brain.
Well, when does the honey come into it?
That's when they eat bees. I'm not sure you understand how fish work. Or bears. What was I watching the other day? I tell you, wildlife cameras, man, very good. There's like a series of like webcams that are just like out in national parks and stuff like that. There's a really cool like Namibian.
Now I can't say it for fuck's sake.
Namibian webcam. Anyway, yeah, there's a really good webcam, and it's in Africa somewhere, but they've got like it's focused on a watering hole, and every day like ostrich turn up to it, and zebra and giraffes and wildebeests and just a whole bunch of creatures. Like
any bears?
There's no bears. They do get like hyenas and jackals and all kind of things, man. Loads of little birds. But yeah, if you want to see giraffes eat or drinking, man, have you ever seen a giraffe drink?
Don't like splay their legs down and
they do a cool like leg dance thing.
Isn't that when the giraffes are most vulnerable?
Yeah, they tend to take a while to get back into that position. You know, they'll take a while. Cheek. The wonder is like, yes, eat the cheek. Yeah, so yeah, but I was thinking, but yesterday we were watching it, and a couple of owls turned up.
What, in Namibia?
Yeah, Namibia. But they were cool, man, because they were just sitting around on the side of like the water, and they were like, "We're owls."
Because owls don't give a fuck.
Oh man, they're really cool.
They'll have you.
Sitting about, being owls. Just let that dry. Still a bit wet. I think the next thing to do is to come back and yeah, that's. I know, because this is really. I don't really want to do this. I don't want to do it, Zug.
Do what?
Paint the bases.
This is the worst part.
It is. It's shite. Well, let's get going. We'll do like 4. Or until the dollop of paint runs out. We're going in with the Rhinox hide. I was watching Ninjon's review. Sorry, just to completely change that, I was going to like watching Ninjon's review of Two Thin Coats.
Oh yeah.
He said
what did he say about it?
He said they're all right. He said they're like Games Workshop paints but better. And apparently they're being framed as like, you know, a replacement to Games Workshop paints, which I kind of see.
Oh, Duncan was their golden painting boy, wasn't he?
Yeah. But he basically says, you know, they're nothing amazing. They're not like super amazing, but they are better than like the equivalent GW paint. So he's basically his opinion was, if I use a GW paint for something, and I was going to buy GW paint, I'll probably just buy one of the Two Thin Coats paints now. Because it'll probably be about the same, or the same, but in a dropper bottle.
Fair.
Kind of nice. Yeah, so kind of good.
I quite like the privateer press paints.
I need to start trying different paints.
Well, I did send you some of those Pro Acrylic ones.
Yeah, I have been using them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I've used them. I've used the mauve. That'll be an accurate colour for it. Mauve. Yeah, I haven't got very good light here. Sorry, I'm actually. The overhead lighting is not the best for getting under your dwarf.
Well, Ninjon's pretty much the reason I started trying other paints.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was just like, try other things, see what you like. It doesn't always have to be Games Workshop stuff.
Well, I suppose so.
I was like, he's got a point. Like, I've pretty much sworn off using Games Workshop metallics anymore.
Oh, he said the thin coats metallics were good.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm using the strange Vallejo ones that you haven't got yet, the airbrush true metallics, or the Pro Acrylic ones.
Right.
They're very good.
Oh, I hate painting bases. Some people try and spin it. It's the funnest part of it. It's like, no, base is rubbish.
This isn't the funnest part of it. It's the fucking crust of painting.
Some people like painting bases, though. I have no idea why.
Yeah, and some people like plane spotting.
Because some people like fucking hammering nails into their fucking foreskin,
Pointless.
don't they? But not me. I'm talking about
Nope.
bases.
Foreskins, obviously.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not commenting on.
I couldn't possibly say.
Can neither confirm nor deny what you're saying. Sorry. You know, it doesn't take that long.
What,
And
to
it
hammer
is-
nails into your foreskin?
Or paint a base.
Alright. It's just a bit tedious, to be honest. I mean, it makes everything look lovely.
Yeah. It's hard to describe just how many models I've got to the point where I had to paint base and stop. The answer is a lot.
Mucho models.
Hmm?
Mucho models.
Yeah.
Mucho grande.
The problem is, I always find that you do the exciting bit. You do paint the model, and it's like, yeah, paint the model, and it's like, no, this boring part of it. It shouldn't be boring. You should just think of it as part of the model, shouldn't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Or maybe I'll just use those lovely clear bases on everything.
Ugh, don't you dare.
I hate clear bases.
They look fucking awful.
Yeah, I don't like clear bases either. They are.
I don't like clear flight stands, so I paint them.
I don't mind clear flight stands. I mean, the thing is like, in the air. I don't really care. Right. That's... No, I've still got a bit of paint. And I'm waiting for these blades to dry, so... Also, I don't get like people who paint bases, but the way they make bases, but they'll put like gravel on the base and they won't paint that gravel.
Yeah, you have to paint gravel to look like gravel. You can't just fucking drop some shit on it because it'll look fucking terrible.
People who don't, yeah, it's like they put gravel on it, but there's like they put a fine like sand grain gravel on it of colour, but there won't be any like
paint on it.
Like, yeah, they won't put paint on the sand. Never really understood that.
Yeah, it's weird.
It just looks like gravel on a base. There's no like. This has got like PVA and obviously paint on it. But you know, this isn't exactly the greatest basing material collection ever. It's literally just some. I think it's. I think I use my sand choice is like a budgie mix with egg in it. You know, budgie sand.
Yeah.
With egg in it, eggshell. And I think I use another hamster product for this is hamster product or something. Well, I bought them ages ago, so
I've got fuck tons of Games Workshop sand that was liberated back in the day.
That's extreme, isn't it? Games Workshop sand.
Yeah.
The finest sand crafted.
I didn't buy it, Jesus.
Like I say, I use budgie. I don't even you call that. What's that stuff? What do you know? You give budgie sand and they eat it to put in their
Grit.
coop. Yeah, grit. I use budgie grit. I use another. I use another kind of. I use another like grit mixed with it.
Parrot grit.
I don't know, this is it. Right, hold on, I can actually share it. That's my sort of like, one of my sand mixes. So I've got like, yeah, sand and little stones. That's my textured, gritty sort of like stuff what I use for like certain things. Other things get just a sand on their own. Anyway, let's carry on. Wrong way. He hasn't got a sword. Right, so now we need to get. I'm going to go in with the Avalon Sunset because I want to put a slightly less bright yellow on here. So Avalon Sunset is quite effectively not that bright.
It's PVA glue.
Yeah, PVA.
I have been using
special glue.
No, it's just PVA, but it's just like a bit stronger. It's like artist grade PVA. It's got like a little tiny bit of silicone medium in it, just so it doesn't peel.
All right.
It's not expensive. I think it was like £8 for a litre of it.
Fair enough.
Just I remember back in the day that used to be quite a problem, was that the PVA would just start peeling off of the base.
Oh yeah.
But the way we prime as well with the Vallejo polyurethane, that fucking sticks it down really well.
Yeah.
The problem with using super glue as well is that it gets a bit brittle.
It depends what you're sticking. If you're sticking rocks down.
Oh yeah, rocks are fine with it, but I mean, I wouldn't base the entire thing in super glue. Because the PVA and then the primer mix tends to seal it down quite nicely.
I've never really experienced like problems with my bases going like feral.
Oh no, man, this was more of a problem years ago, but I'm just a bit more careful with it just because of the experience.
Yeah. Super glue can do that. I think that's because there's a technical reason for it. I believe it's because it releases a chemical when it dries, and that's actually a residue that builds up.
Yeah.
It may go. My science. It's not the most sciencey stuff, is it? But I believe that's the reason why it can leave like I know what you mean, it can leave like a stain on plastic.
It frosts.
Frosting. Appropriate. Yeah, it leaves like a residue frosty effect on it.
You can get it off with isopropyl alcohol.
I think if you just put vinegar.
Oh yeah, vinegar works too.
Tiny flames will dance across the darkness.
Well, an interesting fact about super glue. If you want it to dry really quickly, you add baking soda to it.
It's also how you make snow for bases.
Or a really fine grit effect for like 40k. Well, not 40k, for like if you want like a sand effect. Yeah? So if you want a sand, because you know sand is like
Titchy. Yeah.
So
teeny tiny.
So if you want like a sand effect, you can't use sand because we're operating on a very small scale. So what you can actually use is you use a pool of super glue, and then you sprinkle baking soda into it, and that baking soda sets and causes a slightly ripply effect, like
the dunes of Mars.
Oh, it's just easier. Oh, look. Like that. There you go. That's a baking soda base. But this guy, who's fallen off his base. But it scales better. That's got a few bits of cat litter in it, but there you go. Apparently cat litter is a good thing for doing bases.
Yeah. Not used cat litter, obviously.
No. Because it's just clay, rocky stuff in it. Yeah. Right, and now we go in with the yeah.
Uriel yellow.
That. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to do a bit more Troll Slayer. I want to go Troll Slayer with a finer brush this time, though. Right. Ugh, why are you holding your knife in such an awkward way, Wolf? Ah, can't see it. I guess if I can't even see it, then I guess it's, you know, not going to be easy to see.
Nope.
Right. Don't have a great space to work with. Don't have a great deal of space to work with on these blades because they're really thin. So trying to make them look alright is.
Honestly, man, when you do a new army, you need to try some of that Vallejo metal stuff I was talking about.
Yeah, man. I will do. I feel like blades aren't going the best in the world, but they look alright. The idea is just sort of kind of make them look like they're hot.
Super hot.
Not super hot, man, just hot-ish.
Or like a warm kettle.
Yeah, man, totally. There's the. Right, let's go in with the yellow. The yellow. The yellow.
Uriel yellow. Yeah.
Yo yellow. Right. Oh, sorry. Don't know why I'm painting down there suddenly.
Doggos.
Right. Too much paint. Right. Kind of going for a bit of a wet blend now. Okay, giving up on the trying to not wet blend it. I don't know why I wasn't trying to not wet blend it anyway. No way I was going to be able to do that. There we go. It's kind of like the blade colour I was going for. Quite pleased with that now. It's looking alright.
That could cook some toast.
Yeah. Short blade's a little bit easier to do. These boogers, annoying. Bleed and wet blend it, ugh. That's the easiest way.
Blend it while it's wet. It's easy to blend it then when it's dry. Because then it's not blending, it's just painting. See? It's a song about learning.
Right. Yeah. Right. Annoying to have to do the same thing again. It's like, oh no, why have they got the same blade over? I have to do sort of like a consistent. I have to do a consistent approach. This looks similar. There you go. I think that looks alright. Ain't over yet, don't worry. Oh, it ain't over yet. There's a little bit more to do. I think these are like the. Oh. Nice. Ish. Right. Blend a little bit of orange back into this bad boy as well. Cool. And we just finish it off with a little bit of white to just put along the edges to make them white. But I'm probably not going to go with white. I'm going to go powdered witch flesh because I haven't got any decent white. Powdered witch flesh will be close enough. I think it's as white as it needs to be. Right. Yeah, that works. Page now has to be quiet because I'm actually concentrating. It's a problem I have. Why don't you have to concentrate occasionally? Oh shit. Ah. Oh well. It's alright. Take 2 seconds just to fix that. I believe I did this with the last one of these swords as well. Typical. Nah, let's get a bit of red back. It's all going so well. This is like spludged fucking white all over the side of it. Coming with a little bit of corn red just to back with the yellow, back with the orange. Yeah, and a little bit of yellow. Right, now we'll try not to spaff it again.
Never spaff it.
Well, maybe not twice. Oh god, I've done it on the other side now. So today's stream is going to basically just me fixing this over and over, get this blade to infinity. It's fine. No mistakes. No, that could be considered a minor mistake, but Right, I think. Risk of screwing it up again. Almost done. This brush has got a bit of a weird weight to it. That's my excuse.
Which one?
A little bit too long, I think, maybe for doing that highlighting.
Or it's not long enough.
Fucking what? Like a brush that's like a mile long.
Yeah.
That'll do. But yeah, we still got a bunch of blades to do.
Yay, blades.
Mm. Right, let's go. Let's get some more padded with green or yellow or white because it's kind of dried out a bit. I don't want a bit more. God, I made painting these blades. It's taken me forever. I suppose they are pretty detailed. There we go. Right, oh God. So, edge highlight along the top. Edge highlight along this top. Nice. Edge highlight along the blade. Oops, succeeded in doing that. Edge highlight along the inner curve. He wins. I think that's kind of there. Phew. Almost there. Right. Right, cool. Side curve. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah. Yep. Done. I think we've got the final one to go now. I think that's... Oh yeah, alright. That's that. The trauma of doing the blades. Blade trauma 101. But I am quite pleased with them. No. You just put that away. So that's the... It's actually coming out alright. And I'm quite pleased with the axe heads. The axe heads looking pretty cool. bit of a cheers, man. I think the it kind of breaks it up a bit.
Yeah, it really does, man.
Like the colour scheme. Actually, I'm quite pleased with those axes. Because the idea is they're kind of heated from the back, and then they somehow heat up at the front. I don't know how that works. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe the blade heats them, and who knows. Anyway, it's dwarf technology. It's magic. There you go. Yeah. Sweet. What's that there? Oh, it's a big old... I think I'll probably have to go... not go, but I'll have to go soon-ish. But I'm going to have to go look at these with elven eyes, I think. Because I've got some weird angles that I can't see with this light. I need to be a little bit more... The word, have a little bit more... Not have a camera here. Not have a camera here. So I can actually see the models a bit better. It's a sort of forced perspective for painting at. Right, final thing, I reckon. Break out the Fulgrim orange, and then paint these dots orange, so they don't sort of stand out as well. I think I'm just looking at them. I'm just wondering, are they pretty much done now?
I think they are.
Yeah. I suppose the only thing is the brown could do maybe. Oh, is it being overly prescriptive to do a tiny edge highlight on the brown with one final brown? I suppose it's up to me, isn't it?
Yeah.
I could probably do another layer of brown. All right. The speed paint final round. Brown. Yeah, that's what we need. Right, coming on with the Deathclaw Brown. Final highlight. The final highlight. And what I'll do is I'll paint most of the bases offline because it's not very interesting. Honest Deathclaw Brown. Let's do it. That means next time I'm going to have to find something else to paint, so because I'm literally out of Votann now. What to paint? Maybe I should do the sensible belts and pouches. Yeah, belts and pouches. I mean, I find belts and pouches difficult to paint anyway, so... Well, not difficult, there's just lots of them. Right. Tiny highlight. It'll make me feel better. And repeat. Just move them over here. Oh. Too many dwarves. So many dwarves. Right. Go. This is seeable. I've got too many. I've got dwarves all over my desk. Right. Also, ain't gonna be that bad because they haven't all got that many. There's not that much detail in all of it. Well, not much detail, but there's not much. You can't see all of the pouches, so. Done. Doo-doo-doo. So yeah, I guess it's moving on to the next thing to paint. I don't know what that might be.
Nagash.
It's just buying Nagash. Just walk in the shop and buy Nagash, I suppose. Do I want to paint Nagash, though, Zach?
Probably.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty accurate. He's quite cool. He's coming to my, like, ooh, models are cool. Oh, good point. Carnival. Yeah. Carnival.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. I mean, start. I mean, I might actually. I'll do some of the carnival models because I'm going to paint probably some of the carnival models in my own time because I like. I'm actually warming up to. I need to like get my feel for the resin again. It's weird. Just see if I can make something that looks okay. Because I've started on them, and when I say started on them, not really very much started on them. I'll show you in a minute. Ooh.
Oh, sadly, I'm going to have to wander off now, so I shall bid you guys adieu and catch you all Tuesday.
Yeah, man. Take it easy.
Yeah, see you later, folks. It was a pleasure as always.
Yeah, see you later, dude. Alright. I'm going. I've made like a very minor start. Like it's such a minor start that it could hardly even be considered a start, to be honest. Like I said, I'll show you in a second. You'll be like, oh yeah, there's not a lot of painting being done there. Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to doing the deep one. I think he's going to be absolutely cool. Like I said, I'll show you in a sec. I haven't he's on his base and he's ready to roll. He's on his base, ready to roll. I just haven't done anything with him. Alright. I'm actually quite looking forward to them because the models, the sculpts are pretty simple. And I feel like after doing this lot, Christ, I could do some simple sculpts. Bring on the simplicity. Be a nice break. That's the thing about GW models. They are a little bit busy. I mean, you know, busy is cool because it gives you a lot of detail to paint. And depending on how, like, arsed you can be, that's kind of good.
False alarm.
Oh, okay.
So I thought I'd come back and join you guys for a bit.
Alright. Well, I'm not going to be about for much longer. I do have to sod off soon.
Yeah, you've got Dark to play.
No, I don't know what I've got to do. Probably cleaning.
Yay, cleaning!
Yeah. But I was just saying, Zog, that these models are like pretty goddamn busy. And I'm quite looking forward to do the carnival models because they're not quite as busy.
They are very busy, the dwarves is.
Yeah.
I think that's maybe why I got a little bit overwhelmed with them. I was just like, there's so much going on.
Yeah, well, I'll show you. I'll show you at the level where we're at. Yeah, but these things are like so much model to paint, even though they're like really tiny. Like I say, but it's all dependent on how buggered you could be to do it.
Yeah.
You don't have to do like every strap and bout and buckle. He says painting every strap, bout and buckle.
straps, belts, and buckles.
But I guess I'm doing it because I'm like,
Same as me, man. It's like if you can see it, it's like, yeah, I should probably paint that.
it's like that. I could paint that, but I could cut that off and not paint it. But I'm just gonna leave it.
Yeah.
But yeah, a bit of simplicity. Going back, it kind of reminds me of the Hero Quest model, or not the Hero Quest models, the Talisman models a little bit more.
Yeah. Flatter detail.
Yeah, but lovely sculpts. Well, debatable. Some of the sculpts on Talisman were lovely, but the sculpts on the sculpts on the Carnival stuff, I really like them. I think they're really excellent. I was saying to you, wasn't I, that like it's really bizarre to see like wrists with like wrists that actually resemble human wrists. Is this guy's wrist? Yeah, that's a thick boy wrist, isn't it?
Yep.
I don't even know what sort of exercise you would do to get yourself a wrist that thick. I don't think you could.
Mastication.
No, but I don't think you can increase your bone density, can you?
I said mastication, not masturbation.
No, but I said like.
I just wanted to see.
I wasn't even referring to your comment, to be honest.
Fair. Maybe they just have very dense bones because they're dwarves.
I guess so.
Or squats, sorry.
Yeah, the wizard that had I swear it came with the blade like that. I didn't break it off. I reckon it's one of those ones where they just went crazy and were like, kids will stab themselves with this blade. You know, and you're like, what? Other people have got swords in this set. It's like, no, they will stab themselves. It's like, okay. We'll nub it.
Not a good nubbin.
Oh god, what was I thinking as well? Man, I own a copy of, you know the Shogun game?
What, Shogun Total War?
No. Shogun the board game.
Oh, okay.
What's in Shogun the board game?
Shoguns.
Shit, loads of tiny little models.
Oh god.
Yeah, but it could fall into my cool board game set painting collection.
True. Also, I think on next week's paint stream, while you paint, I might just be sitting there building Imperial Guard models.
Well, I don't know if there may not be one this week from me.
Oh well, I'll just sit there and build Imperial Guard while I'm chatting with people.
Oops. I'll fix that. God. When edge highlight goes pear-shaped.
Because it will turn up Friday or Saturday, and there's no goddamn way I'm going to be able to get
American
40.
Civil Wars. Oh dear.
40 Imperial Guardsmen, 4 artillery pieces, 2 scout sentinels.
5 gold rings.
5 gold rings, 2 command squads, and a lot of limited edition books that I need to send to you.
Oh, yeah.
I'll send you the set of like books and data cards, man, because I don't need 2 sets of them.
Fair enough.
That'll be 200 quid. Scalper price.
That's good. Great deal.
Oh my god, this fucking loading screen.
You love the loading screen.
I've been sitting on this loading screen for like 3 minutes. I'm starting to get antsy.
Yes. For American Civil War, Japanese. I'll tell you what. There's still a box of American Civil War dudes lurking next to me. It's like I look around and they're just there, like paint us.
It's paint us, father. Why have you
Union,
forsaken
what is it?
us?
What are they? What's it? What did the bad guy say? What was their slogan?
The South shall rise again.
Yeah, we'll never rise if you never paint us. Like, maybe that's for the best. Right.
Come and take our guns with your soft liberal hands.
Yeah.
Fight me for 'em. No, don't fight me for 'em. Kiss me for 'em. Come in here with your soft liberal hands and caress me gently but teasingly and take my guns.
So there we go. Yeah, you're a bad person.
What?
There they are. And I'm just trying to think.
Oh my god, it's still loading.
We're good. I think we're done. We're done. Apart from the bases, which I'm not going to paint. I'll get them out. Here you go. I can't really like demo them all because there's like shitloads of them, but I can go to slightly zoomed out version.
Are you going to get yourself one of the fortresses?
Well, the Harkonnen Land Fortress, potentially. I could paint that. That might be quite fun.
Zugs on one. How dare you be so accurately honest?
Let me just do that. And there they are.
How dare you accuse me of being manic? I shall see you, sir, on the hustings. Oh, they look cool, man.
There you go. All together. Oh, proving there
It's
were
still loading.
proving there were 20 all that time, and I wasn't just moving the same one.
Just painting the same
That would
fucking
be
model.
well, that would be hilarious. There's like one with like holding his sword up, and that's it, and then all the rest were like, yeah, there we go. Oh, so I just finished the basic. I will take pictures of them. I promise. I always say this when it comes to taking pictures of things. It turns out I'm super lazy. Shock, I know. You will be surprised. Anyway, yeah, so there's a whole bunch of them there. They're done. So we'll just take them away. We'll take them away. There you go. All complete though. I'm quite pleased with those. And that's actually, with the conclusion of that, that is actually the whole Leagues of Votann box. The whole set painted. So I did the starter set. Yeah, man, that's the whole collection. Because there's like, I've done like the 3 bikes, the 2 hero characters, and these 20, and that's the whole box, isn't it? Shockingly, I actually quite enjoyed that. I very rarely finish a box set. I usually leave a couple of the models behind, but I think I did well by deciding to paint the bikes first, because the bikes were kind of doing my head in.
Yeah.
But look, where is it? Bike, and I'll get myself the leader and compare them to a troop. So there's like there's the leader guy and the bikes next to one of the dudes, and I think they look quite nice together. No, the bikes weren't as bad as I expected, but I think the army, the colour scheme actually holds together pretty well. I was very dubious about the armour on the little troops, but it turns out, yeah, it all works. It's all worked out quite cool. Anyway, all right, let's just put that back over here. I do have to head off fairly soon because cleaning, the cleaning, terrible cleaning.
You should hire a cleaning person.
Hire a cleaning person.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Right, let's just sort out the camera again. Oh no, that's not how you sort the camera out. Right. So this is like the fish dude. Oh. There you go, and he's sort of on his cobblestone base. So he's ready to roll. Obviously he's not stuck to a paint handle yet.
Cock locked and ready to rock.
But there he's on his little base.
Looking very froggy.
Yep, and then you got like these dudes. Also on their bases. bit hard to say because they're all like, obviously a bit. He's got a head. He's got his own skull. And then obviously this guy. So it's it. 2 frog guys and a big frog. Yeah. Yeah. The hero and the bikes, I'm very pleased with. But like I say, I was getting to the point where like, I would quickly show you where I am to the painting when I said I ain't done a lot of painting on them. Quite funny. So there they are. So there's the bases. As you can see, I've not really got. I feel like I've done like a U-paint job on them. Lol.
Rude.
No, I've got that far. So
I've got a las gun with a bayonet on it.
does it actually work?
Yeah. And you don't shoot it, you have to charge it, and you do a big old fucking heavy shot on it.
Alright, cool.
So it's quite slow, but it does quite a bit of damage.
There's your red army. Yeah, they're not that red. They're gonna be like, there's gonna be like boots and stuff. And this guy's mostly white. I've just painted him like really red in a slapdash way because I'm like, there you go. Look, that guy's got a little red head. But yeah,
Redhead redemption.
But I do really like the models, man. I think they look awesome.
They do.
They are like really good for like. Also resin sculpts. I had to do a bit of straightening, like the spear's now straight, and like his sword is now straight.
Oh, you always do with
Yeah. And this guy's gun is actually now actually straight. So, but I don't mind straightening resin. That's always the way of it, isn't it?
bit of hot water. It's fine.
Boiling water and a few seconds of time, and you're the. Oh, I've got to do all the. These dudes, they need all the transfers done. I'll do that off camera. That's no fun. That's no fun for anyone. That's me sitting around listening to a podcast or something, doing it. But anyway, yeah. So I guess that's the final squattination. Bring them on for one final. What?
Get yourself a land fortress, man, or you can get some of the Terminators.
Yeah, they're not available yet, are they? They're just still sold out, so I think.
Are they?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I wouldn't mind the Terminators, actually. That might be quite cool.
They look really good.
Yeah.
I mean, that is what sold me on them to start with.
Yeah. So I'll get the transfers done, and there we go. All done. Lovely, lovely stuff. So anyway, I'm probably going to say farewell. If you have enjoyed the content, I guess, then like, subscribe, ring the bell if anyone's watched this far in the VOD. If you've joined me live, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Frost. Stick it to the end.
Yeah, cheers, dude. Always appreciated, man.
Absolutely, man. And
wondering if you come back, dude. Always appreciate to talk to you as well, dude.
Yep. So,
And Django, you're a disappointment.
Yeah, we should be about on Tuesday. So,
yeah.
Until then, let's say bye.
Bye.